Good morning. It is, I don't know, it's about 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning. And I had an appointment this morning with somebody at 5 a.m. Somebody who was going to really help me out in life. I'm doing the 2 hour daily pay digital marketing game, creating some real change in my life. And I'm really excited about it. But here's the deal. So I have a brain injury. And people are like, well, what does that even mean, right? So I have a traumatic brain injury. Don't really know when it was created. Could have been created when I was a kid. Whatever it is created now. On top of that, Gulf War, apparently whatever went on with the Gulf War and whatever made a lot of us sick with this thing called Gulf War illness or Gulf War syndrome, it messed up our executive functioning parts of our brain. Not everybody, but a lot of people, right? I was one of those lucky people. So it's a struggle. So I had an appointment this morning with somebody who was going to help me out. And the appointment was at 6 a.m. And so it's 6 a.m. Eastern, and I am in Central Time Zone. I got it all screwed up. I knew it when I said it. It didn't make sense to me. I knew it last night. I knew it this. I guess I didn't know it this morning because I'm waiting and I'm watching the clock and I'm ready and I'm excited. Missed it by a whole half hour, more than a half hour, because I'm like, oh crap, wrong time zone, Janie, wrong math. Okay. And it's a little thing, and a lot of people make that mistake, right? We're getting older or whatever, blah blah blah. But this brain injury thing is kind of weird for me because I search things in my brain. I searching for answers all the time. And so for me, so I started out with this digital marketing, 2 hour daily pay, all that, right? So why am I doing that? I'm doing that because I can't go to a job. I can't work a 9 to 5. I can't work any shift. I mean, even if it's something as simple as going here to this chicken plant and working on an assembly line and doing whatever you do with chickens, right? I can't do it. Mental focus goes, mental clarity goes. I can't do it, right? I can't. So I have to live within the parameters of what's going on. I'm doing things that make my brain better, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get better. It doesn't mean this is going to get better as I age. So right now, I'm on board 100% with learning about digital marketing. And a lot of the really cool thing about this, so there's a program out there called, say, I can't even remember the program that I'm in, that I've just invested. I've invested I invested $900 in this program, and when I got into it, I didn't really understand what I was getting into. But then I realized, oh my God, that the things I've been working on for years, trying to get my story out, this learning about digital marketing is going to change that. And I may be slower than most. There's people making thousands of dollars even within their first week. There really are. I know people personally who made $30,000 in their first month, changed their life. I get it, right? And I think that's awesome. Kudos to them. Okay, I've been in like 5 months. I haven't made any money, but I'm learning and I'm growing and my life is changing because of it, right? So I have to work with this stupid brain injury thing. I do vitamins and I do nutrition and I'm doing my life, but it gets me. Somebody called me yesterday. I haven't heard from her or seen her. I don't know. It's got to be at least what was last time I saw her. Might have been 2004. Might have been a little bit later than that. So I haven't seen her. That's 20 years. Okay, haven't seen her. She calls yesterday and it was like there was no time gap. And she's like, do you remember this? And do you remember that? And I'm like, no. You know what? I don't. I don't remember that. I have this stupid brain injury that's messing with my life. And I realize this video is a little bit long, but if you listened, I appreciate it. And if you listened this far, give me a follow. Like, help me build up my TikTok so that I can at least get on there and go live and share my story, share my life. Because I really feel like I have a lot to add. Last year, I think it was, I ran 3 retreats. And by trade, I have counseling degree and I do hypnosis and I do other things. NLP, which is neuro linguistic programming. I know a lot of stuff, but the reason I do retreats, healing retreats, is because I'm a one and done girl, right? I'm not going to be able to stick with you and do on and on and on and on and on and on, because I'm not always going to remember. And not remembering's a problem. But if I'm right there with you and we're doing this thing and we're getting through it, I know my skills. I know the things that have been repetitive in my life. And so I know I can make a difference. And so no matter what it is, so in your life, take this with you today, right? And if it gives you any value, follow me. Love it, share it, do all the things, but keep swinging for the fences. Babe Ruth struck out far more than he ever hit a home run, but he was the home run king, whatever, right? And so I always say, I'm just going to keep swinging. I'm just going to keep swinging. And my sweatshirt here says things are always working out for me, right? And that's like the law of attraction. And no matter how hard things get, no matter how twisted my brain might get, and I'm going to be sharing about that in the future. I'm actually going to get the scans and stuff, and I've had a QEEG, I've had SPECT imaging and stuff, and it shows why my brain doesn't work the way it needs to work. Cool. How do I work with it? And that's what I'm doing. So my name is Janie Marie, and I am doing an amazing program right now. I'm actually doing two. One of them is digital, can't remember, right? DGC or DCG, digital growth. Anyway, and the other one is mastering online profits. And for $1,400, I'm all in. That won't go away. So I have my own time to learn. If you're interested in changing the trajectory of your life so that you could create a better, easier, maybe more comfortable life for yourself, even if it's humble, put a comment there. I'll send you some free information. It's free. And I really appreciate you for listening. If you've made it through this, it is now coming on 7 minutes, and I appreciate you. So have a blessed day.